What makes you wake up in the morning? Is it your kid? Is it your partner? Is it the sound outside? Or is it because you're motivated and excited to start your day? Most of us struggle with motivation, not because motivation is not available to us, but because of some of the fundamental reasons why we lose motivation over an extended period of time. If you are currently struggling to get excited about the task at hand, if you're struggling to get excited about your business, if you're struggling to be able to take action towards what's really vital for you, and you're struggling to be able to do that, here are some of the reasons that may be leading to that lack of motivation. The first reason why we lose motivation is because we are doing something that is too hard. When a task is really difficult that is in front of us, like starting a business or being able to do something that is a really big project, it creates anxiety, it creates fear, it creates a sense of impossibility towards that goal. And that takes away from our motivation. The second reason you lose motivation is when you are not involved in the decision making of what you have to do. The task may be easy, the task may be something you can definitely achieve, but let's say your boss assigned it to you and you had no say in it. You felt like somebody just laid it on you without your permission. You were doing something because somebody said so. That will take away from your motivation because you don't have a sense of control on that task. And because you don't have a sense of control on that task, you feel like somebody wants it done, but you don't really want it done. That would take away from your motivation. The third reason why you may not have motivation right now or struggle with motivation is because the reward that is associated to your task is too far away. How many times have you tried to lose weight, fix your diet, or go to the gym, but feel like that you only do it for a week or 2 weeks, maybe even a month, but don't keep up with it? The reason for that is the reward that is associated, or the reward that you associate of a sexy, beautiful body is sometimes a year away, 2 years away, depending on where you are and how you're starting your journey. So the third reason why you may lose motivation is because the reward is so far away that it does not motivate you in this moment. And lastly, and a very common reason these days why you lose motivation is because what you're doing is too easy. I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, but when the task is too easy to execute, you find it hard to actually wanting to do it, which is why you procrastinate, you don't take action towards it, and even if you do take action, you take it at the very last minute. And that has nothing to do with the complexity of the task, but the boredom of the task, which is why motivation is a finicky thing. It can't be too hard, it can't be too easy, it can't be too far away, it can't be something that somebody else assigns you. So how do we really get motivated? How do we get ourselves into a state where we wake up every morning excited to create what we want to create in our life? Now, researchers have found that there are two kinds of motivation. There's intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. If you work on both the levels of your motivation, which is intrinsic and extrinsic, you will be able to find that you are a wildly motivated person. First, let's talk about intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is when you're motivated by within. There are things within you, within the life, within the way you have set yourself up that you are motivated to do things. There are three key variables to have great intrinsic motivation. The first is passion. Are you doing something that you're passionate about? If you have some kind of passion associated to the task, you would do it just because you're passionate about it. It could be anything, any task that you have, any job that you have, any career that you're trying to establish. If you do something that you are passionate about, you'll find that there is motivation associated to it. Now, sometimes it takes time to find your passion. It may not be something that's immediate, that is present to you, that is actually profitable over a long period of time. And so your passion is sometimes discovered. It's not available to you straight away. It's something that you really do for a really long period of time, and so you get passionate about. Say, for example, if you are starting a coaching career, you may be passionate about coaching, but as you really start to see impact in people's lives, you might become even more passionate about it. So much so that alone, the idea of you coaching someone becomes your big driver, becomes your big motivation. It may not start there, but it can get there. The second reason why we get very motivated about anything is when we associate deep pain with where we are right now. Say you are somebody who is really struggling in your career right now. You're really not finding a way to make money in your career. Well, if you associate deep pain with it, you will find that there will be no lack of motivation for you to jump out of your bed and start going to work. You see, we all are designed to avoid pain. So anything that is painful, we would try to find a way out of it. And that is a great motivator. So ask yourself, what is causing deep pain in your life right now? And can you channel that pain into motivation. And that brings me to the third intrinsic motivator, and that is purpose. What is the meaning of what you're doing? Why do you do what you do? If you find a true meaning, a true purpose to the activity that you are engaging in or want to engage in, you'll find motivation comes easy. Very often, purpose is confused with something that needs to be big and wild and world-saving. It doesn't have to. Purpose could be something as simple as having my kids have a great life. Purpose can be being able to contribute to society in a positive way. It could be helping change one life at a time. It could be anything. Purpose doesn't have to be grandiose. You don't have to colonize Mars to find motivation in your life. You could be finding motivation much more easier, with much simpler purposes that is more aligned and true to you. And that brings me to extrinsic motivations. Extrinsic motivations are things that are out of your control, things that are in the environment, things that are around you, and that would motivate you for you to be able to take consistent action. The first thing that is motivating is environment. Environment is people around you, your friends, your colleagues, your partner, your kids, everybody creates the environment around you. If your environment is something that is motivating, you will be motivated. If your environment around you acknowledges you, recognizes you, supports you, loves you, listens to you, you'll find that your motivation is really high. But when you don't have a supportive environment, often you will find that your motivation depletes over time. The second reason why you would find motivation using extrinsic factors is recognition. You see, we all want to be recognized for the work that we do in the world. And if there is somebody that is recognizing you for the efforts that you put in, the work that you put in, you'll find yourself to be motivated. That is why when you are a speaker or a coach or a consultant and you do something really good for your tribe and your tribe really recognizes you, you feel really excited, you feel really pumped, you feel really motivated to continue to take action. The third thing is reward. Reward is when somebody gives you a physical or an emotional reward when you do something. This could be your colleagues, this could be a friend, this could be a partner, but somehow you're getting rewarded. This could be you giving yourself a reward, which could be small or big, but something that keeps you excited, keeps you going to be able to achieve that reward at the end of the task that you have to deliver. Now, as you're going to be motivated after this video, or find ways to be motivated after this video, you'll be taking actions. Which is why in the next video, I want to share with you the 4 crucial elements that will help you follow through on your actions and make progress every single day. Go ahead and watch the next video.